DCA Revelations V prediction show. Play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Uh, are we on now?
Okay, okay, yeah.
We on?
I believe we're on.
Oh.
Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
patrons.
This is the DCA Revelations 5 prediction show. I'm Eddie Mack alongside the Savage Monster, Hit Kid Worldwide, Downtown Jason Brown, Charles Schultz. We seen
Gnarly Charlie.
No, Charlie, come on. They look like twins. They look like twins.
Look,
That's
look,
the thing.
I've had a little bit to drink, okay?
We all have a little bit.
It was, and
Yeah, we all had a bit pre-party.
I'm dealing with things, okay?
It's been a long couple of months.
I'm dealing with things. We're gonna have to deal with more things, and there's gonna be some more things. But we're here to talk
Speaking
about
of things,
this.
speaking of things, we've got the thing Wiggles as well.
That'd be one that says a higher Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, where the hell did I put it?
Look,
Annoying.
let's just be civil, all right?
Alright.
All right, Revelation show. You guys know how this works. We'll talk about all the matches on the show, and we'll pick winners. We can't guarantee all of them will win. We can't guarantee all of them will have a result. But we'll do
I'm
our
hoping
best.
we all have results.
Well, I can. They don't call me Nostradamus for nothing.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Can we start this before I fight him?
You know what? Let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen.
All I'm going to say to that bullshit call is you remember his record on the 6th-year anniversary. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go.
This is a 2-night event. 8 matches on each. Wait, no, 7. Oh, is it 7? I don't know. It's 8 on each. It could be 7.
7 on 1, 8 on 2.
Okay. 15 total bouts. I believe every championship, just about every championship, or is everyone?
Every
Yes,
time
every
is on the line.
title's on the line.
Every title's on the line. And, right, off we go. Night 1, match 1, scheduled for 1 fall. Oh, it's not 1 fall, it's an elimination match. It is an 8-way, is it an elimination match?
I believe it is.
Match 1.
No. I'm not
8-way,
sure.
1 fall.
Oh, good God.
Wait, what?
Yes,
One fall.
8-way, 1 fall.
Are you
So
serious?
a fatal 8-way.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what put it.
A fatal 8-way.
So whoever gets the pinfall in this match will be walking out with the title.
Oh my God. Let's.
I've heard it, don't I?
All right, let's start again.
Another one of Chris's ideas. You know what? I shouldn't even be shocked.
Damn it, Chris.
Why should we not be surprised? Look, come on.
Let us announce the contestants for the DCA Pure Championship.
Night 1, match 1, scheduled for 1 fall, is an 8-way match for the DCA Pure Championship. Takari Kimura defends against Charles Schultz, James Nina, Dante Styles, Sly Cooper, Marcus King, Zay Steele, and Matt Farrell. Look, there's no way Takari Kimura retains, right?
He has a 1 out of 8 chance.
There's
He has
no
a 1 out of
way.
8 chance at best.
I mean, it's not 0, but
He has a chance to retain, but at the same time, this is going to be his hardest defense of all.
He does have a chance to retain. Like, here's the thing. What we said this about Takara 2 Revelations ago?
Sure.
Takara shows up when it comes to Revelations. Revelations 3. Was it 3? He won the world title in the main event. Tuesday Chamber.
Yeah.
And Revelations 4 last year, he put D'Lo back in.
He did?
So Takara does have a reputation.
But you know, for this trap.
No, fair, because it was 2 out of 3. It was 2 out of 3. That's a fair comment. But how do you put it? He has had a reputation of showing up at Revelations. Although, looking at the field, I am leaning more towards the field.
I mean, you have to. I mean, look at all the talent in this match. Yeah.
A lot of talent.
A lot of talent, a lot of future stars in the field.
Who's going to bite the bullet?
All right. Who wants to start
Call your
this off?
shot.
You know what? I'll start off. I'm going to be biased here.
I was expecting that.
I
I
know
was
you guys
like,
are
yes, come on.
I'm going with Cy.
Heck yeah.
I could go biased. Let me make that clear, and you all know what that pick would be. Okay, but my brother would understand it, and I think he'd like it more if I picked against him. So I'm going to pick against him.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but this match for me, it just screams that it's going to come down to that one moment, and I have to think who's going to sneak that one moment. And there's one name that jumps out in particular. I apologize to the table. Winner and new DCA Pure Champion, Dante Styles.
I mean,
There
he,
goes I.
I mean, he has a strong case, very strong case.
He's been in these multi-man matches before, and out of all the competitors who will break the rules and all that, am I allowed to say it?
Mhm.
Who's the one who'll go that step lower, if you get what I mean? We all know it's Dante. Do we need to look up the history? If he wins also, he becomes a Triple Crown champion. No, Grand Slam. He'd be the first one to do it, I believe.
First Grand Slam.
Wow.
And that would kill Sir Hire over here, so that would be entertaining.
You know it. What are you hearing over there?
So, yeah, I'm going to go Dante Styles.
Yeah, Dante has not won the
No,
DCA
no,
World Heavyweight title yet.
Yeah, he came close, though.
So this is for the Triple
Crown. I could see it. I just think Dante, we all know what levels Dante Styles will go to, and I think that's an advantage in this match.
All right, gonna put somebody on the table. Gnarly.
Yeah. So, well,
Is he going to be biased?
Yeah. Not funny. That's over here, but at least. But I will say this: out of the people in that match, I'm gonna say it. I'm going with Matt Farrell.
The Hardcore King of Kings.
I was thinking there's going to be a super kick party thrown.
There probably could be a lot. To be
I
fair.
mean, he delivers when it's needed.
It's probably the one move in this match out of all the finishes which could end it in an instant, blink of an eye.
Yeah, that is true. He has that advantage, with that, maneuver that it can, take people out so easily.
I believe we're down to Savage Monster, getting you mixed up with your brother, Eddie and Sahaya. Which one? Are you free?
I'll go. I mean, obviously, come on, we already know who I'm gonna go with in this one. Like,
bias pick number 2.
Let's not even joke. All right, the winner.
Who did he say?
The winner, walking out pure champion, is going to be Matt Farrell.
Wow.
What?
Yep.
He threw a
curveball.
As much as I hate that egotistical son of a bitch, I can't deny that this year, 2019, has been the biggest year for Matt Farrell ever. The man is on a roll that I don't think anyone else in this match has had. I mean, winning the TPGW World Championship, going
True.
on being one of the headlining acts for Call All Stars. The man he's done a lot. The Elevation Championship, just a whole lot of accolades for Matt Farrell. And as much as I hate him, as much as I fucking despise him, I can't deny that success equals success, and that's what Farrell has, and that's what I think he's going to continue to have in this contest.
Well, since Eddie's the lead, I'll go next. There's so many names that are on this table, but yet there's one that I don't think anybody will go for, and it'll be the one I'm going for. So, beware the Black Power Fist. I'm going with Marcus King.
That's a good pick.
That's another instant killer in a
It
sense.
is.
Eddie, close us out on this first one.
Okay. I am going with. One, two, three. Oh, God damn it. Dante Styles.
What?
Wow.
No, here's my reasoning. I did a random number generator.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Let's be honest.
You know what?
Let's be honest.
It's such a it's one of the first things he could have done.
Let's be honest. This match is a human random number generator. And someone's going to have to get extremely lucky to win.
Yeah.
It's basically balls in the bag. And Dante's ball came up. I don't know if I'll be right. I probably won't be. But I'll be going to his method often I'll be going to his method again if it hits. So, yeah, maybe we'll play the lottery or something. I don't know. Anyway, right
From the pure championship to the tag team.
Pure hell.
God, this match.
To pure hell.
Yep.
Match 2 scheduled.
I know where I'm
Pure
voting
hell.
on this.
Match,
I know where I'm
It
voting
is.
on this.
match,
Eddie?
It is. Go ahead.
It's match 2 scheduled for one fall for the DCA World Tag Team Championship. It's Casey Gordon and Calvin Richardson against the Black Cathedral.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Black Cathedral. I'm taking the Black Cathedral. I'm sorry. Every time I've seen the Black Cathedral, they've nearly killed people.
Ooh.
When I called that Black Cathedral's suplex mounting match, back at the Prestige Fest earlier this year,
Yeah.
it was 2 out of 3 falls. Campeonato de Parejas rules, Battle Bros tag titles. They gave both Chris Douglas and Karen Roberts 2 Sinclairs each. And I get it, Casey and Calvin are tough as fuck. But these guys are unhuman! In my opinion, of the Black Cathedral. I respect Casey and Calvin, but the Black Cathedral, as we know, Casey and Calvin only started teaming together, what was it, a few months ago?
Yeah.
Black Cathedral, a more well-oiled machine. In my opinion, and I know Casey and Calvin, this may get me suspicious looks. I think the Black Cathedral are more dangerous, and I have them leaving with the tag team championships.
Well, that's one for the Black Cathedral. Well, this is one to me for Casey and Calvin. I think they will retain. I know the Black Cathedral, dangerous men or monsters or whatever the hell they are. But I think Casey and Calvin, some way, by the skin of their teeth, they'll be able to pull something out of their ass and beat the Black Cathedral. Their health might not be, might not be all there, but they will be able to survive and beat the Black Cathedral by the skin of their teeth.
Next.
One for the champs and one for Black Cathedral.
I'll make it 2 for the champs. I'm Calvin. Casey retain.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all right. Calvin Richardson, Casey Gordon, both former world champions, great single stars, and how they beat Jacob Cross and Mark Butcher earlier this year, which kudos to them, because I thought there was no one on this tag team division that was going to be able to go through those two. So, they have done the impossible before. All right, they're very accomplished. However, the Black Cathedral kill people. All right, the Black Cathedral don't give one iota of a fuck about what they do to anyone or anything. So with that case, I'm going with the Black Cathedral.
And we're tied again.
We're just getting tied here.
Well, how funny
Let's break
that me and Eddie might just make it a tie again. Because here's the thing that I think everyone is ignoring here. Where's the Black Cathedral's manager, Rex Morby? Where is he at? How is he going to play a factor in this whole thing? That might be the one thing that's going to stop Casey and Calvin from retaining their belts, let alone surviving the Black Cathedral. So obviously, I'm going to go with the Walking Sinclair Killers to dethrone the tag team champion. Black Cathedral for the win.
I guess that leaves me then.
Eddie.
This will not end in a tie. The Black Cathedral, I think, are about the only team off the top of my head, as far as the Destiny Championship Alliance is concerned, are as dangerous as Gordon and Richardson. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is a big match. It's a big tag title match. Because whoever wins this, I can see them holding on to the tag team titles for a very long time. Because let's be honest, it's not a big line. It's not a long line for them to challenge them for the titles. I mean, who would want to challenge any of these four of the most frightening individuals in the business? Show of hands. Please, don't everybody raise your hand at once. Match number 3, scheduled for 1 fall.
No.
2 out. Let me start that
2
again.
out of 3 falls.
Cut that. Match number 3, scheduled for 2 out of 3 falls, is a number 1 contenders match for the DCA Pure Championship, as Arkin takes on Johnny Bravo.
Go ahead, Zahaya. You had that moan.
The fact that this,
you know,
the fact that
I
this
know as
match,
high as going here.
the fact that
same
this
here.
match is happening, let alone on the Revelations card, is a joke.
Blame Chris.
It is a waste of Arkin's time. A waste of his time. That he has to deal with this absolute joke in Johnny Bravo. It is an absolute waste of time that everyone has to see Johnny Bravo get his ass kicked in front of, what is it, like 70,000, 80,000 people?
100,000 possibly.
Possibly. It is a waste of time that we need to have 2 out of 3 falls. We need to see Arkin beat this man 2 straight times in order for him to get his Pure Championship match. It is an absolute waste of time that Johnny Bravo is still here and that he is not sent to the back of the unemployment line where he belongs. So of course I'm picking Arkin, who should still be the Pure Champion.
But he's not, though.
You ain't curious.
Well, make that 2 for Arkin, because I love Johnny Bravo. This table love Johnny Bravo, except for Zahaya. But it's Arkin. Johnny Bravo, he hasn't really wrestled that much. So we really don't know what he will bring to the table. But at the same time, he's dealing with a very, very pissed off Arkin, and we know what Arkin can do. So I don't think it's going to be a clean sweep. I think it'll be 1-on-1, but in the end, Arkan will beat Johnny Bravo.
I guess I'll go, considering no one's faced. This one's tough. Because, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Logic says Arkan all day in this. It's his type of match. 2 out of 3 falls. This is like a pure... For the pure wrestling killer, this is as pure a wrestling match as you can
Right.
get. You understand?
Right.
Me heart, though, because of how much of a cunt Arkan is, he would admit it himself, would love nothing more to see Johnny Bravo embarrass him at Revelations.
So which one are you going with? Your head or your heart?
The problem is, though, I don't think Arkan's getting embarrassed at Revelations. I think he'll be 2-1 Arkan.
So
3 in a row.
That's
3 in a row.
All right.
You want to flip that?
Well, all right.
going with
What do you
John.
got? Wow.
What?
Well, give us your reason.
Please, there needs to be reason behind
Hurricane
this.
speaks a lot of things. Don't forget, Johnny could pull some stuff we probably didn't expect he could.
I mean,
One thing
that does play into Johnny's favor. He has that unpredictability. We know what
Arkan
Arkan can do,
thinks
but we
he's
don't know what Johnny can really bring to the table.
Exactly. It's kind of the situation. So, with that, I'm going with Johnny.
The element of
That reason
surprise.
alone.
Of course.
Reason alone. Why?
Well,
Savage
Let's
Monster,
be
please
honest.
bring some fucking sensibility back into this.
look. All right. I don't typically like to make agreements with all this stuff, but I have to be honest with myself here. Johnny has the unpredictability, but Arkan has a lot more on the line with this than just simply a pure championship match. Johnny Bravo cost him the DCA Pure title. He basically made a fool out of him. And you're expecting Johnny Bravo to just get a one-up on Arkan easily, you're sadly mistaken. I'm not going to say 2-0, but I'm going to agree with 2-1 in favor of Arkan.
So that's now 4-1.
And I guess you can make it 5. I think Arkan,
Now you're on an island.
Not the first time. Hopefully the
Arkan
last.
wins, but it's going to have a tough time putting Bravo away. It's going to take 3 falls in that too. And I think it gets extended a little bit.
Overtime?
Are we? I don't think we're on the clock with this match.
Oh, it's not time. Okay.
I genuinely think Johnny will catch Arkan early with a surprise pin,
Right.
and I think Arkan will make the comeback just by the skin of his teeth.
Right. Pretty much that.
Yeah.
Everyone for this one?
Next match.
Next.
Oh, I've just seen the next match.
Oh.
I know immediately where I'm going on this.
Match 4 scheduled for 1 fall is
One fall.
Thank you. Is Suicide Girls versus Career match, as Amy Lynn takes on Jean. If Amy wins, she can rejoin the Suicide Girls. But if Amy loses, she must leave the Destiny Championship Alliance forever. Forever.
And here's the thing, where's going to be Amy's head going into this match? Yeah, this is her chance to get the Suicide Girls back, but as we've seen lately, she's been on a losing streak, pretty much.
I mean,
Hasn't been the same since Wildcat Stephen Defiance.
But
and
I will say that
I know about this kind of personally. That's all I'm going to say.
it's
Considering it was the match.
I mean, it's basically another deal breaker type situation.
Yeah.
But
except the deal is if you don't
You
get
don't
done
win,
you're
you're
fired.
done.
You're
You're done.
fired.
Yeah.
F
But
Career's
fired.
here,
over.
but here's the thing. Even though she's gonna
She put
go,
it up.
yep, she's the one that put it up. But even though she's been having this losing streak, and even though her mind really isn't all there right now because of this whole situation, I think she'll be able to pull it together, and she's gonna come out the win. Next,
I will
I
go
want to
ahead.
hear a counter first.
I
Go
will.
on, Eddie. You.
I will not even bother to counter. I, I'm going on emotion here. I want Amy One to win. I want. I want. Let her have this. Let her catch a break. She needs this. She's like
Eddie,
that.
Eddie, it's Gene.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
problem.
Eh, eh,
That's
Don't
the
tell me
problem.
you two.
but look, she's she's gonna fight as if her life depends on it because it pretty much does. She is gonna fight with her hair and her shirt on fire. Not literally, of course. Possibly. This is Revelations. We don't know. But for a woman who was at the top of the mountain and had it literally ripped away from her, this is her one and only opportunity at redemption. Yeah, it's not getting the Wildcats title back, but it's way more than that. It's keeping your job. It's getting your family back. It's getting your friends back. It's getting the people closest to you. It's getting to hang with the people closest to you again. And sometimes that's more important than the title. It is for Amy Lynn, I think. And she's gonna fight for her. She's gonna fight with every fiber of her being. I got Amy Lynn to win.
So two for Amy Lynn and one for Gene. If Zahai is obvious, Bet is obvious.
He said Gene.
Yeah, it's obvious for
He
them.
did. It's
Shame.
obvious with him as usual. Ugh. What?
So
Savage, you and me. Savage, you, me, or Charlie? Who wants to go?
I'm curious to hear Charlie because after the last one he made, I'm kind of curious to hear this.
Yeah, because you were siding with Sahara a bit. Go ahead. Where are you on this?
Wasn't fully side with him. Like his thing, like I said, Amy's gonna have the brain just about everything. Problem is, she's going against Jean. We all know how fucking crazy she is. Let's just say it. Look what Jean
Right.
has done this year.
But at the same time, how crazy do you think Amy Lynn's gonna be?
She's gonna have to go that fucking crazy
She will go
to the
there.
point to beat her. To beat her. No problem whatsoever. Easy
So
enough.
does she get that crazy to beat her?
Yeah.
Number for Emily.
At the same time, Jean could hit that super kick of hers. Ooh.
So who are you going with,
Or
Charlie?
try to break that arm.
Yeah, break the arm too.
So who are you going with, Charlie?
I hate myself saying this. Because of what I just said. Not just said. We're making it 2 for 2. Just for
Yeah.
that factor alone. Just for that factor alone. Because it's like, who else?
Savage. Because I want to win this one off. I want to win this one off, so go ahead.
When you lose everything, what do you have left? Just the shell wanting to get back what it once had. But is what you once had full again? That's what Amy Lynn is going to have to ask herself. Even if she wins, even if she gets the Suicide Girls back, will it be the same again? I don't know if she really has that answer to the question. She just misses what she once had. The question is, does that drive push her past Jean? A Jean who, mind you, earlier was the main reason why Mamimi Ishibashi hadn't been seen for quite a bit due to that brutal powerbomb she threw down.
Almost broken neck.
Yep. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta have faith in the crazy. So, I'm going to pursue with Amy Lynn. I just hope she knows what she's ready for at the end of the tunnel.
I'm closing this out.
All right.
Go on.
Nothing on my conscience here. And this is an emotional pick, I'll fully admit it. Because I'm in Eddie's camp here. Nothing right on my conscience. I really badly want Amy Lynn to win this. I kind of need to see Amy Lynn to win this. Considering the season she had. Let's remember, Wildcats 100. Won the Wildcats title.
Yeah.
And you could actually say that was kind of an assist
There's no
by
ca-
Gene, if you remember, on that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
Funny,
kind
yeah.
of about it. The what?
There was,
What?
because Amy Lynn was beat during that match by a certain person we'll get onto later on. One or two. Then came the aftermath and Wildcats Death and Defiance, you know, the deal breaker match.
Right.
Yeah.
Were, to be honest, the stakes in that match were like high stakes, but like the punishments were criminal. They were criminal, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Either one
Right.
person's out of the title picture for the entire season. Compared to losing your family, though, like even I would admit, and you knew where I was in that match for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Amy Lynn's side was harsher, if you get what I mean.
Right.
And that takes a lot for me to say. So for my conscience, and also because I think Gene is an absolute sick fuck. And I've
She
openly
is.
admitted it. I openly admitted it. I have no respect for Gene. Zero.
No one does.
Amy Lynn needs to win this match. And I pray to God she does. And it's fitting that she has a move called the last shot, because this is her last shot. And I think she lands it at Revelations 5.
I sincerely hope you're right. Match 5 scheduled for one fall is for
One
the
fall.
Thank you. It's for the DCA Rising Star Championship as Faith counters defense against the returning Nolan. I still don't know how Nolan returned.
I don't know how she's alive.
This one is.
I don't know how she's alive.
This one just.
From what I understood, she got kidnapped by she who shall not be named.
She did.
At least at this
She
moment.
did. She did. Straight up. And now, here we are.
And she came back. She challenged Faith, and yeah, here we are.
What the fuck?
So someone want to pick a winner then?
I'll start. I finished last. I'll start this.
All right.
I want to have faith in faith, if you get what I mean. Yes, there's a pun.
No.
But I'm sorry, I'm taking Nillan. I have to take Nillan. Even though she's not been in the ring for a good long while, you understand?
Right.
But there's an obvious reason why I'm taking Nillan. Even though she came back and it looked like, you know... What you just mentioned, who took her? You've got to.
Which brings me to this.
Go ahead then, quick.
Which brings me to this. What happened while she was captured? Obviously, how did she escape? And what did she escape with? Is she the same Nolan?
Exactly my point.
We don't even know what Nolan we are going to get.
Exactly the point.
And that
Which
unknown,
is why I'm picking Nillan.
that I think, yeah, that unknown I think is going to be a factor.
That tips it for nil and for me.
I th-
And
same-
Sahaya just walked out the door.
same
Fucking
here.
idiot.
Ugh.
Did he quit the server again?
He just walked out.
Yeah.
I guess he actually got. What do you know? It might be another court case gone wrong for him.
That's how it goes for him, right?
Well, it's fucking me over with it, so I may as well.
Must be a day that
Fair.
Sahai
Fair
Hall
point.
involved in a court case. Must be a day that ends in Y.
Yeah, Jason, Jason and Ali, and then Savage at the end.
Yeah.
You know what? Even though Nilin does have that, the fact that she was kidnapped by Dark Soccer. I'm gonna say it.
We have to say it later.
We
Yeah.
have to. No question about that.
You know what? I'm gonna have faith in Faith. I'm going with Faith Connors. I think somehow she'll pull off the victory. Because here's the thing. What did Dark Sakura do to Nilin? And will that play a factor into her, her mentality into this match? Will it play in her favor
Or against her.
against her? Yeah, I think
Well,
whatever that crazy what the fuck Dark Soccer is.
Unholy demigod. That's
Mhm.
what I would say.
That's the best way to say it.
I think that's gonna play into her mentality. It's gonna cost her. And I think Faith is gonna take advantage of that, and she's gonna retain.
Yeah. Well, guess I'm going with Nilin. It's all that. But what else is happening with Jason said? As well. For that, I'm picking Nilin to win. No questions about it.
Gotta have faith in faith. I don't know whether I should be disappointed in some of you for that pun.
I think it was.
It was me.
Yeah, I was thinking on that one.
I won't up.
We're better than that. That's a
Or at least
Zahaya
you
Morgan
thought,
pun.
or at least you thought we were.
That's a Zahaya pun, and you all know it.
No, that's probably the type of shit I would.
Considering how dark this is probably going to get, I was trying to inject a little bit of fun, okay?
Look, we're already gonna get dark anyway. We might as well just deal with it. Nilin to win.
I sense a
Simple
boat
as that.
coming. I was sensing a boat there, but Nilin to win.
Yep.
So I think that's 4-1.
So I guess go
Look,
on.
let's be fair here. To me, it doesn't really matter if this is the same Nilin or a Nilin that's been destroyed by Dark Sakura. I still think she's going to surprise everyone and knock Faith right off the pedestal.
Easily enough.
Look,
Next match.
I have faith, but yeah, again, what Nolan are we gonna get? And if we're being honest, the Rising Star title, it's been a bit of a hot potato.
Especially at Revelations. I mean, last year it changed hands. Hasn't it changed hands the last two Revelations, I believe?
It's changed hands quite a bit this season.
Yeah.
It has more than once.
Match 6.
Actually, only 3 times.
This season. But I know it's changed hands at Revelations before because it changed hands last year.
Alright.
I think it also changed hands the year before. Because remember, Lynn had that rainbow. Match 6, Eric, go ahead.
Match 6 scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Pitt's former Wildcat champion Amber Stevens against relative newcomer Veronica Domino. Now, this was a match that Amber actually asked for.
Actually, wasn't it the other way around?
It was the other way
Called
around.
it.
It was the
Veronica
other way
called it
around.
Amber out.
Ah.
It was the other way around.
It's sort of a clash of generations. You got Amber the present, and you got Veronica the future.
And a clash of styles because they're so similar when it comes to their styles.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hmm.
Ooh. Someone want to go first then?
Well, I guess I'll do it. Well,
Go
like you
ahead.
said, similar styles and whatever, right? Well, look, ever been around, right? Everything else. I can't. I'm gonna say this, but fuck it. I'm thinking that streak is ending at Revelations. I'm thinking Amber's gonna lose to Veronica.
Wow.
Fuck it. That really alone.
And we're about to make this
I'm gonna
one.
counter.
Oh, go ahead. Take it.
I'm gonna counter immediately. I have a feeling unless someone has gold switch, I won't blame them for. I am not jumping on that island with you. Amber Stevens, and I'll tell you why I'm going Amber Stevens. And this is not. And let me be clear. Let me be clear. I think Veronica may have one of the all-time best chance to cause the shock. But there's a reason why I'm going Amber Stevens, and it's actually a simple reason.
Which is?
Don't do Amber Stevens. Last season, and Eddie, you'll remember this, even though it got lost in production. We gathered around a table, did me, you, and Sahaya. All three of us, I believe, doubted that Amber Stevens Akira Yukimura match, and all three of us went for Akira.
And we were all wrong.
We were all made to eat crow. I am not risking eating that again. Amber Stevens, I do think Veronica's time will come, you understand? And I do think Veronica will actually beat Amber in the future. The problem is, it will just not be this night. Amber Stevens wins.
Who else?
I too like Amber Stevens. Yes, this is an emotional pick because she is, as of this recording, the CAW Champions League Women's Champion and has been for like a year and a half. Yeah. But taking the emotion out of it, this is an Amber Stevens that's been on a mission to prove some shit as of late. She wants to get back to the mountaintop where she hasn't been as far as the Destiny Championship Alliance in certain years. And this upstart from Veronica Domino, let's be honest, she is going to give Amber absolutely all she can handle. But here, kid, I will agree with you. There will be a time when Veronica bests Amber Stevens, but it will not come at Revelations. I am team True Conviction.
I've got to be for this one because last year it burned me so hard.
Not doing that again.
All right. Now here's the thing that's probably going to play into a factor here. Amber Stevens, she is on this mission. To prove it, she's still, one of the baddest women in virtual wrestling. But also at the same time, the injuries, especially concussions.
Agreed.
Amber's going in this. Here's the thing. Amber will probably never enter a match at 100% ever again for the rest of her career. So she's coming in, I'm just going to say it, damaged. Or Veronica is coming in fresh. Fresh as a daisy. But here's the main thing that I think why I'm going to go with victory. Domino may be fresh, but Amber Stevens is the veteran in this match. She will be able to pull it off and show why this is her domain. Went with Amber Stevens.
Also, this is Veronica's first revelations. That's all I'm going to say.
Deep into the, she's going into the deepest.
She's going into the end where you drown.
Yep.
Let's just call it straight.
I mean,
That's
she's gonna give Amber Stevens one hell of a fight, but Amber Stevens will be able to pull it all together and beat the young, fresh Domino.
Savage.
Well then, the proverbial trigger is now in my hands. Do
Yep.
I pull for Veronica or do I pull for Amber? Let's be honest with ourselves here for a second. I said this before, I'll say this again, and I'll say this to Amber directly. She is the only thing that prevented herself from being. She doubted herself almost way too much. Because whenever she does show up, she gets the job done. She holds herself back more than anybody else. More than anybody else will dare say. And I think she knows that. I think she's starting to catch on. But Veronica is starting to catch on too. Which is why she made the challenge. Why make a challenge that you don't think you can win? Why would you do that? Unless you feel like you have a point to prove. I could lean with Veronica, but I'm going to go with Amber. When you doubt yourself long enough, you'll push yourself even further than you ever been before.
It looks like Gnarly's on an island by himself once again.
On him.
Not the first time. Won't be the last.
You know,
Enjoy that coconut milk.
I'm just saying. You know, Amber's going to hear this back, and when Amber wins,
You're getting a super kick, my friend.
Just find a safe house, my dude. Just find a safe
I'm
house
not down Amber Stevens.
because
Come
you're
on.
going to die.
I'm not dying.
Do,
Damn.
do you think she cares?
You're gonna get a
Hey, kid,
super
tell
kick.
him. Tell this man.
You're gonna get a super kick.
The fact
know.
the fact you went against, you're gonna get punched right in the face.
You poor bastard.
So
I went
We've got one more match of night one.
Hold on. Before we crucify Charlie over here, let's be fair. After what I've heard from my brother as far as Amber goes, I don't think she'll hold anything against Gnarly. If anything, she'll just use that as motivation.
but it is gnarly, so she'll probably just punch him just because he's gnarly.
Wow.
Not zero chance.
That's a point.
Wow.
Anyway, we've got one more match of night one.
Match number.
Oh my
The
god.
main event of
Oh.
night one. Empress
Ooh.
versus Forefront. It is Akira versus Oseko. My body is ready. Someone starts.
Agreed.
Akira.
Jason just straight in.
Gotcha straight to the point.
And you know what? Osenko, she's a legend. She's the forefront. She's been around the block for what, 21, 22 years now.
Mhm.
But it's Akira.
Can I point this out too?
And especially, probably the mood that she's been in.
Fair point.
This might not be a good night. I'm going with
Goodbye,
Akira. But
Continue.
it's not going to be, a one-sided fight. This is going to be a pure fight. And I think, Osenko is going to she's going to push Akira. She's going to push her. This is going to be one hellacious match. But simple fact that it's Akira, I think she's coming out with a victory.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Next.
I guess me?
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, this is Akira's second match this year. As crazy as that sounds, I think the only other match she had this year was against.
Was against Ravi.
Yeah, for the Wildcat.
Oh, that wasn't
Comeback
even
redemption.
that wasn't even like a proper match. If you think
True.
about it, like the only proper match Akira had. Well, third if you count Queens of Wrestling.
Well, fourth if you count Descendants.
And the fifth if you count
Amy Lynn, 6-year anniversary.
and the
Right.
sixth if you count that surprise appearance at Prestige 2.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a match, but that was a competition.
I mean, there was a bell and things. There was a bell
oh,
and
yeah.
thing happened, and there was another bell.
Point is.
She hasn't wrestled
She
a
hasn't
lot.
wrestled
She
a
hasn't wrestled a lot into that. In fact, I think the only other person who's wrestled less is probably Carmen.
Probably. It's tough, and I'll tell you why this is tough. Really tough for me, this one. Because I know what I'm about to say is probably going to get the most dirtiest looks I'm ever going to have at this table right here.
Go on.
Is it me, or is the Akira this year, even though she came back at Proving Ground 5, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I felt like this Akira's lacked something this year.
And that is.
Like she's been cryptic. She's been to herself. She's been which I know is typical Akira traits, but it feels like there's something missing. It feels like even though we've been scared of her, am I allowed to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Compared to previous Akira matches where you would have her going against an opponent and you would go, "Oh, Akira's going to win. Hands down, Akira's going to win." You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
This is one match where you actually don't know. That's something I think we could all agree on this table.
That's something we haven't said about an Akira match in a long time.
Yeah. So there's the difference. I respect the hell out of Oseko, and I think this will be close. But I have to say it. There's going to be other matches where we're going to be probably talking career enders and all that. And I know this is shocking when it comes to Akira that I'm saying those two words, career ender.
Mm-hmm.
She loses here, I don't know where she goes.
Mm.
Consider last year, which many could say was the match which broke her into this current state, if you get what I mean.
Right.
The match against Amber Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
If Akira Yukimura loses to Oseko, this will break her. Because I don't know where she goes from this, so okay? And it's for that reason I think Akira wins. This is a cannot lose situation for Akira Yukimura.
Right.
Because if she loses to us, and I know what people are saying, losing to Oseko is no big feat. You understand?
Right. It's
Like, there's no disrespect. It's not that. It's the fact she went down 2 Revelations in a row in singles high-profile matches, Eddie.
right.
And guys, I think that will break Akira. And it's for that reason I think Akira. And I'm not even saying she's going to do it clean. Can I be honest? Because we know she carries that bat around.
Right.
This will be an Akira by any means necessary.
And God knows how many Akiras we're going to see in this match. I mean, we only know of 3. There could be 30 of them.
Well, we knew of 3, but I think. Well, we knew of 3, but we know that one became, someone else in a sense. If you watch Pure Engagement.
Oh, right.
All I'm gonna say is.
I'm just saying there might be others running around. You don't know.
All I'm gonna say is, this is an Akira. This is an Akira who's gonna do it by any means necessary.
She's an enigma.
Akira wins this match. I mean, Akira took a bat, remember? She took that same bat. But Oseko has the honor, you understand? Which is why it wouldn't, I wouldn't say it would really affect Oseko. I'm sorry, I just can't bet against Akira here. I just can't. There's too much on the line here. Barbara.
Gnarly.
Yeah. It could just set it down, I'm going to say, but at the same time, that mindset, too. Remember, she's taking on Oseko. We can say has a lot of experience over her. Kira, we all could say that.
True.
That. I guess I'm gonna be the crazy one here. Yeah, I'm going with Osenko. I'm here. It's gonna lose 3 Revelations and
Yeah, you're
single
doing
time
it.
pro
You're doing
matches.
it again.
I don't want to call you great, but here's the thing. I don't.
Hold on. Y'all slow down. Because
Crazy over here. I'm just looking.
let's take a few things into consideration here. Akira lost at the previous Revelations.
Yeah.
She's been sporadic. Well, she's been sporadic with personas of hers. You see one Akira here, another Akira there,
She
and another Akira there.
she's actually never won at Revelations. Think about it. Akira's never won at Revelations.
Wait,
Yeah, she's
What?
lost at 2,
2,
3,
3,
and
and
4.
4. She is 0-3 at Revelations.
that's
That's
But
crazy.
Which is why I'm going with her.
that ends.
Again, I'm gonna just say this now. We know what, at least Akira has said, what Akira is going to show up in Fight Osenko. Odds are people are going to be betting for Akira to win and finally get that redemption she's been looking for, in a sense. But at the same time, I saw the fear in her eyes when Dark Sakura, and yes, I'm going to say that name because, F it. Somebody's got to have the nuts to.
Yeah,
Or at least, it's not really the nuts to, but someone's going to have to say it. Dark Sakura took Demon Akira, one of the more powerful, arguably powerful Akiras. That was a fear that I don't think anyone has ever seen. Something about this Akira just doesn't feel the same.
Like I said
She
earlier on.
doesn't. And then with Osenko taking her back, we haven't seen Akira since then. And she only has one more. There's only one more Akira that could do this. And to be honest, I don't think she'll be able to beat Osenko. I'm predicting she's going to lose to the Black Widow. So I'm not leaving Gnarly on the island.
I think you're gonna drown on it, to be honest.
D-
And I mean no
worse-
disrespect to
There
Osenko.
There are worse islands to drown on. Have you
True.
not seen the
Right.
things
I know
that I have
firsthand.
put myself through?
True. Firsthand, that is a
Same.
truthful statement.
Well, I guess that
But if
left
you're gonna doubt the experience of Osenko, 20-something years.
Not
You don't
doubting
think she knows how
that.
to play mind games on her?
I'm not doubting that. It's just that
you don't doubt the.
I can't doubt Akira in a situation where she cannot afford to lose. I'm sorry. I respect
I
the
am
hell
going
out
to-
of Osenko.
This Akira.
Mr. Mac, if you please.
Hey.
I generally don't think Eddie wants to read it out.
If he doesn't want to, I'll do it.
Go for it.
Night
so
2, match number 1. It is Dark Sakura versus Ami Mizuno.
Oh,
And
fuck.
since people...
You said you wanted to start. Go ahead.
Oh yes, I want to start. Because we've been all living in fear of Ashura since pretty much the tail end of Revelations 2. It's
Yep.
been a long, long road of fear, intimidation, mind games, death, whatever you name, Ashura has its prints all over it.
Whatever ain't unholy, Astra have done it already.
But you know what? It's time for it to die. Ami will kill it dead.
And this.
And she'll kill it by putting the nail in Dark Sakura's coffin.
Jason and Ali take it because Eddie just walked out the room for this. This is really gonna get to Eddie.
Yes.
Let me. Okay, Nari. Here we go.
It's them both for people that. So I want to say.
You know what? You know what?
I want to say it to the end because I know more about it.
A lot of people fear Ashura. A lot of people definitely fear Dark Sakura. But you know what?
Yeah.
Just like the Savage Monster said, I think Amy is going to be the one to finally kill, and I mean kill, Ashura.
Nally.
Oh, fucking hell. This. Oh boy. In fact, we're getting this now. We've been waiting so long for this match to even happen. It's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're getting this at Revelations.